Hi, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm literally just doing a little bit of glam. We're just doing a little bit of eyes. I did do a little rant, just a little talk about some things, and then follow up with a few other things. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I'm ready to do some glam. So first things first, I'm going to use the MAC Prep and Prime OG Fix Plus. That is literally so refreshing. All right, so now we're going to use the MAC Hyper Real. This is the serumizer. I had to re-up on this because I didn't realize how much I like this stuff. So I remember last year I was talking about how we're going to do all of these, you know, holiday looks, and I never did it. We're going to go ahead and start doing this right now. Today I'm going to do a nice look. I'm thinking more on like the red, like maybe burgundy, something holiday-ish. So I'm taking my MAC medium deep palette. It looks like that. And I'm just kind of color correcting around my mouth. And I'm going to do a little bit under my eyes. Just a little bit. A little of this literally goes like a long way. I'm just taking my brush and I'm going to just make sure I pat that in. So let me go ahead and do my foundation off camera. And we're going to just go ahead and focus on the eyes because I think that's what you guys really want to see, right? I'll be right back. All right, y'all, so the face is complete, and now we're going to move on to the eye. We're going to use two different palettes. Yes, we're doing a holiday look, right? So I was thinking of doing some cranberry-ish colors, like, some nice burgundies, and then using this Pat McGrath, I was thinking about going into this really, really nice color here. So we're going to get a nice cranberry look today. So let's begin. Starting out dipping into Layin Low by MAC, the Pro, what is this? The Pro Longwear Paint Pot. It is an OG classic. I absolutely love it. So let's go ahead and prime the eyes. I ordered from Fashion Nova and I got this really, really cute green. It's like a two-piece set. And I really, really want to wear that. And I think I want to do a nice, really pretty green look. All right, so using the Blushing Berries palette, I'm going to start with that first shade, the lighter shade. Typically, I would use like a translucent setting powder to like set my base, but with this, I don't really feel like I have to. So I'm going to just pat this on, and that's going to actually help to set the lid. I think I'm going to like kind of pull it out some. Like I think I'm going to pull it out this way into that nice berry blush. All right, now going into that second shade, I'm going to just lightly tap it. And I'm going to start working on the outer corner. I'm dipping into these two shades here, more so on that nice middle shade. And I'm just going to start tapping in and pulling this in. While I'm doing all this blending, I just want to talk to you guys really quick about friendships, relationships, all of the ships. I really do feel like we have to honor ourselves a lot more. There's a lot of times signs when it comes to like people that are in our lives, and when people are like haters or people are jealous, or people be showing themselves when you tell somebody some good news, and we're talking about a friend, or it could even be a boyfriend, but somebody, or somebody you have like a relationship with, and you think the whole time you're thinking that that person is your friend, and really that person is really preying on your downfall. Like, I think we really just have to like be more discerning with our friends. And you would think like, okay, I should not have to be discerning with anybody who I call my friend, right? But here's the thing, friendships do run their course, and it happens, but not even just that. You just have to pay attention to the way that people be moving. And this is not even just friends. This could be family members. This could be your significant other, friends, whatever. You have to really pay attention to how people move in your life. Like, pay attention. Honestly, for me, because I've been burned so many times because I'm so like such a nice person. I literally have had to take a sit back and just like, did that really just happen? I've literally, people have said things to me, and I have literally put it in the back of my mind, just like put it in the far back of my mind. And I'm just like, that was really messed up that they said that. And then I just forget. Now I'm going in with this really, really pretty color here. And I'm going to use the brush that came with this palette by Dose of Colors. And I'm going to start building that right out here. And we just have to pay attention to people and their actions. When you get to another, when you're starting to go to a different path, a different journey from what people are accustomed to you being on, and it's just not like what they expect, and or not even what they want you to do. Like everybody wants you to do what they're doing for some reason. I really don't understand that. But you have to watch people. You gave them like a piece of good news or whatever. They didn't really have anything nice to say or anything to say at all. Watch how people move. Don't tell your business to people. Keep it silent, like for real. I've had to learn that because when something good happens to me, I just be want to tell the whole world. You can't do that. I am learning in this season. Not only can you not do that, you cannot trust people. People who call themselves your friends, and this, or just people who are family members. Like, you know how many stories I've heard about people who their family member has crossed them? Move in silence. I've literally had to learn that. Like, literally move in silence, y'all. Trust me. We are close to the end of this year. And I've learned so much just this year alone. Pay attention to who we take advice from. We have to take into account that just because a person may even mean well doesn't mean that that advice is really the best advice for you. You have to really look at people's situations and say, is this really the best advice for me? And I'm going to go into that black. We're going to really just deepen that up some more. Pull it out. Y'all understand what I'm saying. Just trust me, if there's nothing else, people will sit there and switch up on you quick before you, like right before your eyes, and you would just be like, we was just cool. What happened? What happened? What did I? And then you start going into blaming yourself. Like, what did I do? What did I do? Baby, you didn't do nothing. All you did was elevate. That's all you did was just elevate. That just livened that up a lot. Oh, I like that. And I'm just using that really pretty shade right there. So I'm going to just use that on my finger and just working that into right in here. That is stunning. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. And then in that same Pat McGrath palette, there's this really dark eggplant looking color like that. And I'm going to just use this brush here. And I'm just going to pull this right in here and then right there. Now, I just want to also mention something since we're kind of like on the topic of this anyway. What is it about when, if I can help you out, right? Let's just say that I'm in a totally different field, all right? But I know people who are in the industry and they're looking for a hairstylist. It doesn't take anything from me to like say your name, just like help you out. Like, hey, I know somebody who's really, really good at hair, and I think she could really benefit from this opportunity, whatever. We really have to pay attention to the people who can actually make a difference in your life. It's not to say that you have to rely on those connections. It's just that, and we all have to get it on our own, right? But if I can help you, it literally doesn't take anything out of my pocket. I don't understand why we as Black people cannot help each other. Why we feel like, even though you might be in a different industry or even the same industry, but let's just say a different industry, why is it that I can't like root for you and cheer you on and just like, hey, I know this person who could do this person can do makeup, this person can do hair, this person can do nails, whatever it is. It literally does not take away from me or my craft. And it's like that crabs in a barrel mindset, that crabs in a barrel mindset where I don't want my sis or my bro to shine better than me. Like, I want all the accolades, I want all the lights. all the stars, everything on me. Like, tell me that that is not like strange. I done got so carried away with my makeup, y'all. I done sat there and popped on a little shimmer in this Pat McGrath palette, and I'm just putting that right here on the inner corner. I don't know why, but this really reminded me of a Christmas tree. Like, oh my gosh. Now it might just be me, but I can't do colorful liner in my waterline anymore because when I wake up in the morning, it'll be super mucusy and disgusting. So I'm gonna just use black and call it a day. I think you guys can understand what I'm saying. It's just it's too much hating going on within our community, and I just don't. It's like almost like when are we gonna get it together? You know, not to be a Debbie Downer or anything like that. I just wanted to mention that. But on to more positive news. I'm so grateful for the people in my life who are just positive. You know, we really have to like honor those in our lives. Celebrate the people who celebrate us, who bring us joy, like honestly, truly bring us joy. I saw this post a long time ago and it says something along the lines of, by the way, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in Cool Brown. And then the lip that I'm going to use is also by ABH in Butterscotch, is her lip gloss. But the post said something along the lines of, y'all keep up with people y'all don't like too much, or y'all keep up too much with people y'all don't like, something like that. And I was like, wow, that is true. We really do not like people and we follow them, we keep up with them. Why? What are we doing right now? Like, keeping up with y'all for what? So the people who are not uplifting, people who are not in alignment with what I'm about, I just gotta unfollow you. Sorry. And I'm really not sorry, actually. You're not good for my mental health. You're not posting anything that is of value. Why am I following you? I have never used this gloss before. Mm, it's actually pretty, really pretty.
Be careful of the friends you keep. Now, this message may not mean much to you, but be careful anyway. The moment you stop talking to some of your friends, you'll realize that your enemies will have no new updates. Be-
My boyfriend literally just sent me that. Literally, it's definitely given this message was right on time. By the way, these are the lashes Miami by Lilly Lashes. They are, yeah, a fave for sure. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. It's so crazy. And plus, you know what, too? It's the, I think the universe has a way, really, we call it God, but a way of sending you the messages that you need to hear, um, like at the right time. Like God really do be sending the signs. When I go onto my TikTok, you know, I'm on a different journey right now, on a spiritual journey. And I promise you, I open up my TikTok and I get a word. Like I needed that word. And it don't matter what it is. It could be something so just like so spot on. Like, man, I needed to hear that. When you turn your life over to him, God is gonna make sure that he blesses you in ways that are beyond your wildest dreams, you know? God has always been with me, but really, really, like really with me when I started to really like go through a lot and I started to see like, dang, that was God. Like that was God. More and more I get closer to God, the more God gives me like these random bouts of like a word or a prayer or a scripture that would just, you know, just come across me, or somebody who would like say something to me that was such a blessing, a testimony or this or that. And it's just like it's such like a wow, God, thank you. Sometimes I'm in my car bawling my eyes out, okay? And I don't know who needs to hear this, but you've been putting God off, and God is just saying, come to me. Just come talk to me. What's up? What's going on? Let's have a conversation. Just you and me. This message may not reach anybody, it may reach somebody, even if it's one person. Out of all the problems that I've gone through, what keeps me sane, what keeps me more humble, no matter how many times I may have my little crazy moments or whatever, God remains God. God doesn't change. It's so crazy because I know this whole video is like just all everywhere. It was about the glam, and then we just turned into this, that, and other. I just want to say, give your heart to God. Give your heart to Jesus. Let Jesus lead you. I think there's so many people who are coming out and just are like, you know what, God, I give it to you. I give it to you. There's so many young people more than ever before, and I'm just like, like wow. The thing is, none of us are perfect. Not one of us are perfect. We are all doing the best that we can. But trust me, it is a lot easier to go through all of these your struggles and go through all bring God with you, bring God on that journey with you. Trust me, it gets easier. If I was to tell you where I was a year ago, you would be like, huh? I'm just saying. I'm not gonna be fake or phony and act like, oh, I'm just so like, oh, like I'm just so holier than that. I'm not gonna even act like that because I have my moments. God understands, God knows that we are still human and we have our moments. But it's about coming back to him and talking to him, saying, you know what, God, I had a moment, I had my moment. And allowing God, because God still can move through you. No, God can move through any of us, no matter what. Okay, no matter how young, no matter how old, God can move through any of us. Do you not know the type of God that we serve? I don't even want to get all preachy on y'all. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video.